SDP, the Steve Dangle Podcast, with your hosts, Steve Dangle, Adam Wilde, and Jesse Blake.
Let's go!
Hello. You got us? All right. Oh, thank you. That's a very tall glass of water, just like you, Steven. Just like you. Okay, everybody, welcome.
Woo!
Thank you so much for being here. Now, I do this before every live show. First off, how many people have been to a live podcast before? Okay, more of you than were you. This is good. This is like a little less than half. So people tend to treat these like they're a poetry recital. We like noise. We want you to be responsive. So when I say the city of Seattle, you say what? Yeah, that's right. That's right. Okay, what do I say? If I say...
Matthew Nice. There we go.
That's good. That's good. All right. Yeah. Fantastic.
I hope Philip Grubauer is starting tonight.
Yeah. All right. And how many people are actually... is anybody here going to the game after this? No.
Oh,
we got
couple.
one.
Couple.
Oh, okay. So I just wanted to point out the rich people. So
Those are your people, Adam.
Oh, you're from New Brunswick. Oh, so
Oh,
you have
sick.
expendable income. That's nice. You probably own a house too, don't you? Yeah. Oh, yeah. I paid less than $500,000 for my house. No, it's cool actually. New Brunswick's beautiful. Why are you just here for the week, or did you fly in for this? Why are you here? Your sister lives here, but you're also a huge Leafs fan. So you came just for this? Yeah.
Woo.
Wow. That's amazing. Well, it's so great to have you here. Does your sister listen, or did you just drag her
Do a
along?
full interview here, Adam.
You dragged her? All right. Okay, we have to shout out their brother Nathan. He's a huge
Shout out
fan.
to your brother Nathan.
Why is
What
he
are your
here?
parents' names?
Grandmother, grandfather.
What time-
Why is it Nathan here?
Day or night were you born?
He couldn't make it. Lame.
Okay.
All right. Well, hi, everybody. Welcome. Welcome in. Thank you so much. We got Toronto and Seattle tonight because we can never get away from the Toronto and Seattle matchup this week, apparently.
I always say.
And listen, I want to ask Steve and Jesse this. What would be the Craig Berube equivalent to John Schneider putting Brandon Little in a high-leverage situation? What could Craig Berube do that could match the collapse of last night in the 8th inning?
It's kind of like when Sheldon Keefe started David Kampf in overtime.
They won.
What do you mean?
They won.
Like once.
Yeah, but it was glorious.
It would be like pulling Austin Matthews with a minute to go and having him on the bench when they need a goal.
Right.
You know, it'd be ridiculous.
It'd be like having Mitch Marner in the defensive zone, down 2-0 in Game 7, doing a spin-a-rooney like Booker T.
Ah, yes.
You know,
Backhand blind pass to the center of the ice. Yes.
You know what it kind of made me feel? Was do you guys remember the John Tavares game, first time back in the island, and the Leafs started Garrett Sparks?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think
Yeah.
I think that's the worst egregious lineup decision, like that is somewhat on par with what happened last night.
It's there.
It's right there, right?
It's
Because like,
there.
can you think of anything else that even comes close?
Oh, I'm sure the comments will. Oh, wait, the comments are here.
Hi, comments.
Comments? Do you have any comments?
Yeah.
Let us know.
No, I'm just because I have to be honest. After watching last night, and part of it was just being tired. I was like physically ill. Like I was like, I gotta go to bed. I have nothing good to offer the world at this point anymore. I don't want to talk to anybody. I woke up, I felt better, but I just feel like that was a game they could have won, and they blew it because their manager is stubborn. And you know, the last coach I can remember the Leafs having like that was Babs, so it kind of fits. But my question, Jesse, since you were doing the live streams last night and you had the crash out and everything, if the Jays don't win this series, is John Schneider managing next season?
Yes, because Ross Atkins and Mark Shapiro love him like their child. He is their everything, and as long as they're in charge of this organization, he's not going anywhere.
Do you think that they talked to him today and said, John, you didn't need to bring Brandon Little out? Or were they like,
No,
good call, buddy?
that's the directive of the organization. Like, John Schneider doesn't make decisions. He does what the entire organization wants him to do. And I don't know, Steve, last night, was it just familiar to you watching that, seeing like a Toronto team fail, and you're like, oh, this is comfy territory?
That was a little different.
Oh, yeah? It didn't feel like a warm blanket? You're like, ooh, this is familiar. They're up late and they lost.
It was watching Jays fans, like hardcore Jays fans, go through this postseason has been fascinating for me because I thought I was one of them. But it's allowed me to see who I am. It's allowed me to see Leafs fan me through a different lens. And everyone was talking last night like the series was over.
Yeah.
And I was like, they just won 2 straight in Seattle. What are you talking about? Everything's fine. The sun will come up tomorrow. But I would never.
You just hold it like this.
Why? There you
Because
go.
that's
but
yeah,
I would
that's-
never take that tact with the Leafs. I try.
Yeah.
Every year I try. They win Game 6 against Florida. Hey, maybe. They force Game 7 against the Bruins. Remember I was talking shit? I was like, you guys are going to choke again. You guys are the chokers. What happened? But with the Jays, I don't know. I'm not out of bullets with them.
You're
Like,
not as, I think you're just not as hurt yet.
I'm not.
And I think a lot of people that watch the Jays every day are, because remember, people that watch that are hardcore Jays fans watch 2 seasons in one compared to us, right? Like there's 162 games. It's a lot of games.
Yeah.
And-
Like, Steve, you should do
Wait,
BJFR.
sorry, it's so many what?
So many games.
Oh,
It's so many
I've
games.
never heard someone say that before.
I've never
No,
heard
because
it.
last night it was our biggest fears come true.
Sure.
Because throughout this season, the Jays bullpen is the thing that was never going, right? There was a moment in mid-September where they kind of held up the whole thing when there was no
starting
hitting.
pitching
And
was bad.
there was a game last week against the Yankees where they closed out a series and they had a full bullpen game. So there was a little bit of hope in different touch points. But overall, you never had confidence in the guys in the bullpen. And then this happens, and you're like, everything I thought was going to go wrong went wrong, and it was despair.
So I remember, and I don't know how many of you guys remember this, after Game 5 against Florida in the spring, I'm sitting and I'm looking at Steve and Jesse. We're on the air at Sport Check, and I said, after the 6-1 loss to Florida, guys, they've lost 3 straight games here. Is this series over? And what Jesse and Steve, both of them, without hesitation, said, absolutely not. They're pushing this to Game 7, and then they'll lose.
Yep.
And you can go back and listen to the show. They nailed it. Do the Jays push this to Game 7 and then break our hearts? Are they that tragic? Or, because it's like Toronto's a tragic market, right? Tragedy follows us. Or do they wrap it up tomorrow and that's it, and we all go into the offseason crying, and Ross Atkins comes out and tells us, hey, we made all the right calls. You guys are idiots.
I don't like predictions. Like, I'm not good at that. I'm not going to
Leave! What do you mean you don't like predictions? Dude, we did how many predictions this year?
I didn't like any of them.
Oh, I didn't like any of them. What is he talking
But
about?
I'm not going to, I won't cop out and I won't bail out on this question, but I think they win it in 7 and then lose to the Dodgers.
Okay, I'll take that. No, man, they got their asses handed to them
I
by
don't
the
think
Dodgers.
there's any way any baseball team on earth is beating the Dodgers. I think the Blue Jays can win this thing. They can win 2 in a row, like you said, and then they lose in the World Series, which is a great season.
Dude, I was thinking about this, and this is obviously counting your chickens before they hatch, but going from Aaron Judge to Cal Raleigh to Shohei Ohtani, what kind of Scott Pilgrim-ass friggin' gauntlet?
Yeah.
That is unbelievable.
So that is the NL MVP in Ohtani and the winner of the AL MVP and then the runner-up. So
he scares
it's
me.
unbelievable.
He's a psycho. The
Ohtani?
way he holds the bat.
Who?
Ohtani.
Shohei.
He holds the bat like you deserve this and you know it. And then he does it to you.
And then he pitches, too.
And he throws a 3-home run, 2-hit. What kind of a mutant? Anyway,
I think he's
I'm
the
excited
greatest.
for the Panthers to sign him.
I think he's the greatest athlete we have.
Oh yeah.
I don't
No
know if you
question.
compare anybody else in sports if they're doing it like Ohtani.
I feel like baseball is prone to this, like giant proclamations about the sport. But last night was one of the times where I'm like, you know what? Maybe they're right. They're like, was that the greatest baseball game anyone's ever played? It has to be up there. Has to be.
Their manager, it's Dave Roberts, right?
Dave Roberts.
Yeah, Dave Roberts. I don't know if you guys caught his comments post game, but he was so excited. He's like, I can't wait to get back to the World Series and ruin baseball. Ah! And I was like, oh man, they even know it. Like they know after next season they're not going to be able to do this anymore because there will. The Players Association says there won't be, but there'll be a salary cap in baseball, and because it's coming, because they're going to sit a whole year. The Dodgers can just buy it right up until then, right? And I feel angry that the Leafs of 20 years ago did not do the same thing. I'm upset. Another blue and white
They
team
had
that
the
should have.
chance, and they just bought the wrong guys.
Yeah, it's sad. Okay, now let's talk about the Toronto Maple Leafs. Who listen, we love this, and you know what's so great about this part of the year is they can't break us yet, right? Like the Blue Jays can, the Leafs can't break us yet. I mean, listen, the Senators lost today.
I wish, yeah.
Yeah, they blew it. They blew it.
I wish so badly you hadn't said that. The Leafs can't break us yet.
Not yet.
This is going to be a great clip to throw back to in like creepy sepia tone when they lose the next 7 and Detroit is first place in the league.
If you're looking at the Leaf season, one weakness we were throwing backstage is the power play. They got 1 goal in the power play, and they also let a shorthanded goal in, so they are 0 on the power play, if you look at that. One of the things, though, that you brought up, Jesse, was the amount of opportunities, or Steve, you brought it up. I can't remember. One of you two.
I don't know which one of us it was.
They're 1 for 10.
Well, they're 1 for 10.
And their opponents have 15 power play opportunities. The power plays they've had 10 is 32nd in the league. No one has had less power play opportunities than the Leafs.
So
to
is
me,
it lack of practice?
Well, this is the thing. Like, when the power play starts to cost them a game, like someone the other night was like 0 for 7 on their power play. The Leafs, I don't even think have had the opportunity to go 0 for 4. You know what I mean? 0 for 5, 0 for 6. If there's a game where the power play clearly costs them, or, you know, a goal or two was left on the table, that was a winnable game, then it becomes a story. But to me, it couldn't possibly be a story because they have had so few opportunities. Like, to me, it's a bigger concern that they're not getting any opportunities. Because of Gary.
Is it because of Gary?
And
Well,
Colin.
what team leads the league in power play opportunities?
A team that is always have wrong done to them, and I'm glad they're finally getting justice in their favor.
Yep.
The Florida Panthers.
Yep.
Oh, man.
They've had 24 power plays this season in 6 games, and the Leafs
No
have had 10 and 5.
way.
Good for them.
Yeah.
24 power play odds?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, I don't know if you guys
First
saw.
Leafs-Panthers game. There is no puck. There is no puck.
Michael Pezzetta starts.
Pezzetta
Takes
first
the opening
line
face-off.
center.
Yeah.
Play. Robertson's out. Cowan's out. Torpedo the net.
Right. Take your fines. Listen, a fine doesn't cost you any. Like when John Cooper and the Tampa Bay Lightning got fined in the preseason, you guys saw this: $25,000 for him, $100,000 for the team. It didn't cost them any. It's just money.
Start a
to
tree
them.
planting company. Pay it illegally. There is no consequence for anything. Learn from the best. Who's the best? The current champs, right? Apologize to no one. No puck. Go to the net.
Jesse, knowing the Leafs won't do that, which sucks.
Yeah.
Right.
That's
sucks.
the most frustrating part.
Because I feel like one of the things that I've always think about is like, what if they had a coaches battle? You know, some coaches sometimes get it. I feel like Berube could win that. I think he could win. He could beat Paul Maurice up, don't you think?
Oh, easily.
For sure. What do you think? Craig Berube does that first game against Florida? Do you think he dresses Pizzetta? Do you think he goes? You talk to these guys all the time. You don't think he dresses Pizzetta?
No. This I think it's a little hyperbole there by Steve Dangle over here. I think he wants everybody to play tough. That's the thing about Craig Berube. He wants that from everybody in the lineup. He doesn't need to dress the tough guys because he expects the guys that he puts out there to be tough guys. That's Craig Berube hockey.
Okay. Now, some of the tough guys that have come in, specifically, I'm thinking about a guy that I'm crossing my fingers really works out. Dakota Joshua got his first assist the other night, but he admitted it's not been easy for him to kind of come into this lineup. And Steve, you said something interesting backstage. You're like, has any hockey game been good this year?
And I wasn't talking about the Leafs.
No, just any
like
game.
We were watching. I don't know if you guys were watching Oilers Devils.
Oh, what a mess.
That was brutal.
Yeah.
It was fun. Like, even bad hockey's fun, but like we're 2 weeks in and still no one can complete a pass at all. And the Oilers look so Oilers. That plant or that.
Can you do that one more time?
So Oilers. Oilers hockey is a brand chiseled into the side of a mountain. Their D is complete chaos. No game is ever really over. Best of luck to whoever's in net for either team. So maybe that's not the greatest example on account of they kind of play pond hockey until basically, I was about to say April, but usually through the first round, and then the Kings take their sustained beating and they figure it out in round 2.
To me, it's a sign that we really don't need the preseason because it seems like every single team this year is just using the first weeks of the season to get going.
Yeah.
What's the point of the preseason? Nobody cared about it. Nobody was trying to get their lineup going. They're using these first games to get there, and that's why the hockey's so sloppy. So get rid of the preseason games. Let the guys go play and make the games count, and let's get to the season.
Which is why, like, what happened with Dahlin and Marchand today in the Sabres-Panthers game, I don't know if you saw it, but Dahlin cross-checks the dog shit out of Marchand.
Watch your mouth.
No call.
Watch your mouth.
Oh, am I not allowed to say dog shit? Oh, sorry. My bad.
Wait, is there kids here?
Are there?
I don't think so. I think you're okay. I think you're okay.
Dog poo.
There you go.
This is how I grieve. My dog died, Jesse. Thanks for reminding me.
Oh,
Wow.
man.
Thanks, man.
Man.
Yeah, boo this man.
What?
Boo.
Which
For
is
what?
You said you're glad or something. I don't know.
You know, they said boo. Consequently, that's what your dog goes says. What? Or do they say woof? Woof boo. Oh.
No, it's a woo. Wow. So anyway,
Victory ghosts.
you guys are getting
you
a taste
booed
of
me?
what I get when the mics are off. Oh my God. Oh my God.
You were saying.
Dahlin cross-checks the dog shit out of Marchand. Marchand drops the glove, starts wailing on Dahlin. Marchand gets 2 minutes for roughing. That's it. Oh, and then he takes Dahlin's helmet to the box and rips it apart.
Yeah.
Rips it apart, throws it back on the ice, gets nothing for that. So, but even though, because remember, this is the Panthers. At the end of the game, they lost 3-0 to Buffalo, which for most teams would be disaster, but for the Panthers, I wonder if they almost look at it like a galvanizing moment. Like Marchand doing a little, can I say
Oh,
F
you can say
doing
whatever.
a little F you.
There you go.
What the Leafs moment and what most teams, because, they've barely played any games. I've been looking over the Sabres guy the whole time. My bad. What the Leafs have lacked and what a lot of teams have lacked is like a season-defining moment or a season-galvanizing moment. Something that the Leafs can rally behind. That could be a bad loss. It can be a great win. It could be a fight of any kind or a really physical game. And I'm like, man, it'd be great to get that tonight. And I'm like, it's against the most identityless team in the league in the Kraken. I don't know if they're... Yeah, what are the Kraken?
They got one goaltender who shouldn't be in the NHL. That's an identity.
The other guy's good, though.
The other guy's
Other
good.
guy's
yeah,
good.
yeah.
The other guy's good.
And they're...
I think, here's the thing. Athletes are crazy, and they can trick themselves in anything. Tom Brady. It's like we've won every game. The world thought we couldn't do this. Nobody thought we could. Okay, Tom, everybody knew we could. I feel like if you do have a game like that, like even the Nashville game on Tuesday where the Leafs win 7-4, Caden Primo was, but they scored a lot of goals, right? That is a game where you kind of feel good about it, even though it is Nashville and you beat up on them. I feel like there's something tonight. Now, Seattle's not like a tough guy team. I don't think there's going to be any fights tonight.
Right.
I hope there are.
But if you can get in and dominate them, I think you can walk away from that feeling like that's a good moment for the guys.
And
Can
it's
I
3
offer
straight
up
wins.
a possible identity for the Leafs? What if their identity is we have one of the best goaltenders in the world? Anthony Stolarz leads the league in save percentage.
That's the Rangers' identity?
But they could be that. Like,
You
there's
think
a
so?
situation where Stolarz, who right now leads the league in save percentage.
Does he
right?
really?
He does. That's
He has
pretty
a
darn
better
cool.
save percentage than Shesterkin?
Yeah, right now.
Shesterkin has essentially not been beaten.
So
That's crazy.
If the Leafs have this number one goaltender who over the last couple of years has led the league in save percentage, he doesn't qualify, he doesn't play enough games, but if this is the year where he goes out and he starts 55 games to 60 games, and they turn into a Winnipeg Jets type team where they have expert goaltending and then they just get enough from the offense and some solid defense.
Out in the first round. Sorry.
No. They can do that. They're gonna have that.
Almost.
Is there a situation where like Stolarz' play can be a big part of how this team plays?
What do they call that? Wallpaper over cracks in the wall? Like it's sort of, like that's what they said
when
with the
is that
Rangers.
term from?
Essentially,
1800s?
well, actually, you know what? I read it in an
Wallpaper
article.
was invented in
I
Red Dead Redemption.
think you're onto something, Jesse. But the difference, though, is that their defense is actually kind of good, too.
Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. And if you're playing the low-event hockey eventually that Craig Berube wants to get to, where you're not scoring 7 goals, maybe you're scoring 3, but you're allowing 1, I think having a good goaltender is kind of key to that, right? Or the best goaltender.
A win is a win is a win. Like, listen, the most fun I think I've ever had watching the Leafs was 16-17. Like, no game was ever over either way. It was the most fun season of LFR for me.
Yeah.
I think if they continued playing that way, I'd be dead. Like, I'm confident I'd be dead.
I remember
a win is a win is a win.
I remember we were at my, I think, a cottage or something like that, and that early team, like this is Matthews' 3rd game, they gave up a 4-goal lead on Chicago.
Yeah.
And Steve threw his phone across the room at my parents' cottage, and I was
I think
like,
that might have been second year. Yeah.
No, Milan Mahalik was in the lineup. I remember that. No, I'm serious. It was 16-17.
Because 3rd game of the season, 16-17, was the Line 8 game.
Oh, okay.
Why on earth?
Do you know that?
Yeah, why do you know that?
Okay, maybe it was the
Also,
4th
I'm going
game.
to trust Steve on this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is.
I'm
a
right.
bit.
Yeah.
I actually, do you guys have some more you want to add on that?
You're handsome.
Because we have some prizes to give away here, folks. And we have a couple of, so first off, we've got these McFarlane dolls, McFarlane action figurines that include Matty Beniers, who I just traded for in fantasy. We love Matty Beniers. Seattle Kraken, obviously. And also we've got some stuff from the HD golf simulators that we actually used down in
Gotta hold it this way.
down in St. Catharines. And I just want to do a big shout out to literally, they're called HD Golf. They're amazing. Big shout out to them. We're going to play a game, okay? And the game is called Jesse versus Steve versus audience. Now, knowing that you're here and knowing that you guys are all very educated hockey fans, Steve and Jesse are going to get a crack at a question. Phones away, okay? And if they can't get it, I'm turning it over to you, and the person that gets it wins the prize, okay? So this is Matty Beniers' action figure. Okay, you ready?
Yes.
March 25th, March 12th, 2025, Brandon Montour of the Seattle Kraken scored a goal just 4 seconds into overtime, setting the record for the fastest OT goal in NHL history. Who was the opponent?
Can I go first?
Go ahead.
St. Louis Blues.
Incorrect. Jesse.
Philadelphia Flyers.
Incorrect. Audience, hands up. Who thinks they know? Incorrect. Keep going.
He said Vancouver. LA
Not
Kings?
the LA Kings, no. Who do you have? Oh, you don't have to worry about the audience, Mike. This is just a one thing. Who? Not the Golden Seals. What's that? Not Nashville. No. No. No.
It's actually kind of insane we have a...
Okay,
Wild?
I'll give you I'm going to narrow it down for you. Not the Wild.
I kind of want to see how long this goes.
Adam, this is a bad question.
It's a great question. This is supposed to be hard. You got it at the back? Nope. But it is an Atlantic Division team.
Detroit.
Not Detroit. All right, now.
Can I just list all the teams?
What's that? Not Boston.
Oh, my goodness.
No. Montreal. All right. The Sabres guy got it.
We definitely went through more than half the league.
It had to be 20 teams.
That's crazy.
That had
Nice
to
to
be
meet
20
you, buddy.
teams.
That's crazy.
All right. Here we go. You ready? Which veteran defenseman became the NHL's all-time leader in block shots with 2,165 on March 4th, 2025? Steve Jesse.
We know this one.
Oh, we got it? Sorry. Mark Giordano.
Incorrect.
What?
2025.
Oh, 2020.
Chris Tanev.
No. You got who's them? At the back? Mark Edward Vlasic.
Damn,
Come
I
on
was
now.
cocky and everything. Wow.
All right. You're getting
That'll
a
show me. That'll show
Nick
me.
Suzuki doll for you. All right, the next one's a good one. It's an Austin Matthews doll.
Do we get to boo the Nick Suzuki doll?
We can boo the Nick Suzuki doll. Boo. Although I have to say, really impressive she got that question. That was great. All right.
Damn.
All right.
Damn. Shoot. Nuts. Rats.
Question number 3. How many regular season wins did the President's Trophy winning Winnipeg Jets get in 24-25? How many wins?
We got to be exact.
You should be all over this.
We got to be exact number.
Give me the exact number.
How many wins they had? Like 52. That's
Nope.
no, 48.
No.
53.
No, you're close. You guys are close.
It's right somewhere in
To
there.
the audience. I'm going to go with Captain Matt's jersey. Close? Not there. What about you? Were second. Correct.
56. Not own.
Austin
That's a lot.
Matthews, 4 nations. Congratulations.
Wow.
There we go. All right, now where's the rest of our prizing? Did it make it?
HD golf?
All right. What do we have? We've got some HD golf hats.
Yeah, so you're going to get the hat and the shirt.
All right. Hat and shirt from HD Golf. You guys ready for this one? Alexander Ovechkin recorded his 1,600th career point in March 2025. What team did he do it against?
1,600
Somebody
career.
I just heard somebody yell, "Oh, fuck."
That was very audible. That's like
Listen, you're an educator. If I gave you guys BS questions, you'd be on it so fast. There's no way. I had to have questions that would fool you guys and make people think. So, who do you think? Just name a team.
Penguins.
Name a team for $1.
Penguins.
Not the Penguins.
No.
Jesse Blake.
Buffalo.
Okay. Who's got it? No.
Not New Jersey.
At the back. No.
Not the Islanders.
No.
Not the Flyers.
All right.
Not Ottawa.
I'll give you a hint. They're playing the Leafs tonight.
Why don't you just tell me?
All right. We'll throw that question away. All right. Question 5. The Florida Panthers scored
last question, by the way.
94 goals in the 2025 Stanley Cup playoffs, ranking 4th most in NHL history for a single playoff run. We could boo that again. How many of those goals, Steve and Jesse, and you can work together on this one, came against the Toronto Maple Leafs?
Okay, games 5 and 7 is 12. So that was easy. I think they got a shutout in game 6. So we're still at 12.
Okay.
I'm going to go with
Jesse's like, cool.
Just going to trust your math on this.
7 in the first 2 games. Oh, for God's sake. 12, 19, 25.
Incorrect,
Damn.
but close. Nope. Correct. By you
were very
I was
close.
one
Yeah.
off.
close. So game 1 it was 4, game 2 3, game 3-5, Game 4-2, and then Game 5 and 7. You guys know, it's bad. All right. Here's a good one. I'm really excited. Last one. I love this question. You guys ready? Cale Makar. Drew's here, by the way. Where is he? There's producer Drew. Everybody. Oh, he got some smattering of cheers. I'm not sure how to feel about that, man. Cale Makar became just the 9th defenseman in NHL history to score 30 goals in a season. Name 3 of the other 8, Jesse and Steve together.
Sheldon Surrey, Mike Green, Bobby Orr.
2 of those are right.
Hey, well done.
Surrey didn't have 30.
Oh, he didn't? Paul Coffey.
There you go. Hey. All right.
Okay, so just choose somebody.
All right. Yeah. Oh,
to give the prize to? He was so enthusiastic.
Oh, man. Just choose someone.
She looked very upset. There you go. Thank you. Now I feel less bad. You live together? What is this? Oh, my God.
That's
Just
nice.
take it from him. What's he going to do? Anyway.
So some of the things that we like to do when we do a live audience is if you've ever had a question that you've wanted to ask, doesn't matter what it is, hit us up. And this is where we probably could use the microphone in the audience. Is that Hayden? By the way, everybody, anybody that tunes into our streams and hears us talk about Hayden, this is him. Woo! Hayden Matheson, everybody. Hayden. All right. Is any question in the lower area here? And then Hayden will come over to you. Hayden, just go and hit the microphone. Hello. All right.
How's it going?
Good, buddy. Well, first off, you have to identify yourself to the room.
All right. My name's Brandon.
Hi, Brandon.
I also come from the hometown of the great one, Wayne Gretzky, Brantford, Ontario.
Okay. Love it. Love it.
But my question is, we've heard a lot of fat guy corners lately, but Steve, what about the birds? Where's the bird corner?
Yeah, there's been a real lack of bird content lately.
Yeah, I've taken a transition to sports during sports season, and also a lot of the neighborhood's not as loud as it was in the summer. A lot of the birds have migrated. The Blue Jays have taken over, which I think is very interesting. Neighborhood is absolutely lot of Blue Jays going on. Bird guys know, bird people know. That's where the bird contest has gone, but don't worry. Another spin around the sun. Give it a few months.
Can I tell you a story?
It'll be right back.
Jess, I don't think I've told you this story. So I was texting with Steve's wife this summer, and I was like, okay, tell me, like, what's with the friggin' bird thing? And she's like, oh, don't worry. He'll be past it soon. And I said, what do you mean? And she's like, have I never told you about the fossil kit that I got him?
Oh, what?
And have I ever told you about, he was doing the family tree for a while? She's like, this is just the latest in a very long succession of weird hobbies that Steve has had.
Steve, I didn't know you were a hobby Harry. You hop from hobby to hobby.
Oh, wow.
Bit of a hobby salute.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. First of all, how dare you? Second of all, I still have the fossil kit.
Did you get the
you
fossils out?
use it?
Oh, yeah. You go down to the beach. You get some shale. You bust it open. You find something or other pods. I forget what
Are you
they're
at
called.
the beach doing like the thing?
You bet your balls.
No.
I absolutely am.
And you've had 2 children? That's crazy.
Yeah, I know. I know.
That's wild.
This is a true story. Christmas morning, I took the kit that I got Christmas morning and brought it down to the beach
On Christmas.
and started banging open rocks.
Wow.
Not
And
December.
what did you find?
I forgot what they're called, but I found fossils inside the
No,
rocks.
you found rocks.
No. I'll bring them in. Monday, I'll bring them in.
Okay.
Yeah.
do it.
We
Monday
love a show
on
and
the
tell.
podcast, we're doing
We love a
fossil
show and
corner.
tell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Next question. We're stay in this area. We'll move around. Don't worry, guys. If you have questions, let's go Sabres. Oh, let's go Sabres next if we can.
Thank you.
All right. Identify yourself.
Hi, guys. My name's Kak. Nice to see you at the Roundhouse again.
Nice to see you, sir.
Whatever.
The Roundhouse, sir.
This is the famous The Cack on TikTok. Yeah. He goes to Jays
Holy
games.
Oh, wow. Okay. I didn't know you saw that stuff. Okay. Wow. Didn't expect that. So on Agent Provocateur, so it's a 2-part question. So on Agent Provocateur, you've had a lot of GMs, Brad Tree Living, Will Guavin. When are you going to get the... when are you going to get the big one that resonates with the people, Kevin Adams? And also, second part, because you have to extol the virtues of those who you interview. So without mentioning his playing career, what positive things can you say about the man and how he's led this team?
Kevin Adams?
Yeah.
Well, I don't think we're going to get him because of the J.J. Peterka stuff. I don't actually think that went that bad. But you got to remember that Allen is J.J. Peterka's agent, and Allen's job at the draft was to basically say he's not going to play. And the Sabres said, yeah, he will. And he said, no, I don't think you understand. He will not come. And they were like, okay, I guess we better trade him for Michael Kesselring then.
Shane Doan.
Josh
Doan, sorry.
Josh Doan. Josh Doan.
Who's having a good start to the season.
So, yeah, as far as saying something positive, like, listen, getting a job as a GM in the NHL, no matter how you get it, is impressive. Straight up. If you're underwater, if you're over your head, whatever it is, he got it.
John Ferguson Jr. still works in the NHL.
So does Peter Chiarelli.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I think we got to keep that in mind of, like, we're grading on a curve here. Is he a great NHL general manager? I don't think so. Maybe not yet. But is this a man that has made it to a particular level that I think all of us in our heart of hearts, if we're being honest with ourselves, would love to do? Yes, he has. So I can give him that.
I'd love to know who has said no to what. Like, hey, man, you get to be a general manager in the NHL, and who was not close to a GM in the NHL, because if I remember correct, his position was like Kevin, I think. I think his position was Kevin
running,
with a Y.
I think he was running the Sabres youth hockey group.
Yeah. Like, you cannot do this. The odds of you not doing well here are very high. But how do you say no?
You ever made a couple $1 million in a year?
Nope.
I think that's how. And you know, it's funny. I got a message on Instagram the other day. Thank you, Steve. And the person's like, "Hey, man, I know you guys don't really love him in Toronto, but you know, Shanahan did a lot to turn your team around. I'm from Buffalo. What do you think about him coming here?" And I said, "Funny that you ask, because the rumor is that Shanny called Terry Pagula this summer and said, I'd like to come work for you, be the president, be the CEO or whatever, and head of player personnel." And Terry Pagula said, "No thanks, I'm the head of player." Oh, no thanks, I'm the head of player personnel. So I think if I touch this, it stops. So that anyway, long story short, not great. Jesse, any thoughts on the Kevin Adams? Say something nice.
The tip is sensitive.
I have to say, say something nice about Kevin Adams. He has been really good at giving us a lot of content. Yeah. How about that?
I hope they keep him forever.
Yeah.
You too, right?
All right, Hayden. Let's move a little bit further down here. Where are you? Let's go. Or over here. He's had his hand up. Yeah. He'd be afterwards. He'd be like, "I know you saw me. You didn't ask me a question."
Does this work? Oh, hi, I'm Alex. I'm from Newmarket, Ontario.
What's up, Connor McDavidville? Love
Welcome.
it.
He was my neighbor, but he's
Was
now,
he?
Yeah, but he is now in a much richer neighborhood.
Why? Anyway, sorry.
So my question, it's a hypothetical. You have a time machine, and it is set to go back to Kyle Dubas's fun office. The day is June 30th, 2018, and you have 1 minute. So it's the day before he signs John Tavares. What are you going to tell him about the future?
Oh, that's good.
Thank you. For the room.
Go ahead and do it, Kyle. It's fine. Get rid of the kid. Get rid of Mitch.
Wow, Steven.
He's not a Leaf. I don't have to pretend anymore. Like, get out of here.
No, I think what you say to him. Here's what you say to him. Tavares will be the greatest free agent signing the Toronto Maple Leafs have ever made. End of story. It is. It's already true. It's already true.
You don't need to tell him that.
But you say to him, get Marner signed before he goes off for 94 points. Are you mad? Are you crazy?
There's that. So
Because you remember, Marner had another year to go.
you can tell someone more than one thing in 60 seconds.
Yeah.
So I'd say one of the things that you and I said about Marner, also let Willie sit. Let him sit. because getting beat in that negotiation aged bad.
Oh, tell him about COVID.
Tell him, what are you guys doing?
Oh,
The world is about to end in 2 years, and
My
you guys
bad.
are like,
Check out the big brain over here.
Kyle,
Kyle, COVID's happening.
Kyle, listen. Here's what you do, Kyle. You've always wanted to own the Ottawa Senators. You need to start a freezer truck company right now. Right this second.
Get into the vaccine business.
Yes. Yes. And you'll be fine.
Jesse, anything to add?
Draft Lane Hudson. There's this
Ah,
kid named Lane
true.
Hudson. When he
Yeah.
comes around, draft him.
Yeah. Okay.
You just info dump on him. Kyle,
we're
literally,
gonna go
I
here
would
and then we'll come to this
through
side.
the
I
list
promise
of
you.
draft picks that are coming up, and then just tell him which ones he should pick.
Yeah.
That's what I would do.
Well, you'd have to break your list out, but yeah, sure. Yeah. Be like, you're going to regret DeBrincat. Just throwing that out there. What's up, buddy? What's your name?
Sebastian.
Hey, Sebastian.
Just want to say, big fan of the podcast, but I do have a bone to pick.
Oh.
So, no, I don't have a. What? Okay.
He's got a
I got a kid. Anyway, what I wanted to say was I had to listen to the Olympic take about the Olympic Village for like 20 minutes. Or I don't know, I didn't time it. But what I wanted to ask was, did you guys consider about being a single male athlete at the peak of your physical prowess in the Olympic Village? Because in my mind, I think that outweighs the negatives.
I would
So I
agree.
think what he's getting at is, what if you just want to go to the Olympics and like bang?
Yeah. Which is what we hear they do. I've heard crazy stories. Didn't we referenced that with Emma Malte too? Didn't we? Did we not? There was she threw a Tinder reference in there. She threw. I was like, oh my god. But
Maybe not on, Mike.
no, I think it was. Yeah, she made some sort of joke about it.
I
I was
don't
like,
know if
oh my
that one made
god.
the recording.
She's hilarious. Yeah, did that not make it? I don't know.
I don't think
She
so.
was hilarious on and off the mic. Dude, I think you're absolutely right, and thumbs up to them. Good for you.
Yeah.
I don't know what else you want me to say. Yeah, it's great. Those are good days.
Don't overdo it as long as you win the game.
I think the thing is, though, for a lot of those athletes, they got to wait till their events are done because they got to focus.
Right.
So if you're a hockey player, you're like last event, last day. So
They draw the short end of the stick.
Hey. All right.
great question.
Next question on this side, and then we're moving over. Anybody over here? Anybody over here? Okay, one more at the back there. Yes, sir.
I hold it like this, right? Like this, just
Yeah.
You gotta hold it like the Rock.
Right?
Finally, the Kraken have come back to Toronto.
Go ahead.
Hi. My name's Adam. I'm from Scarborough of Adam's own.
Hey,
Love Scarborough.
Box.
another Adam from Scarborough.
Yeah, imagine that.
Big place.
Hey, first I just wanted to say I want to give a shout out to the Alexei Ponikarovsky jersey I saw. In
Yeah.
The back there.
Hell yeah!
Yes.
That thing's awesome.
Yes.
Love that.
Oh, there's a Hyman too.
Yeah.
Nice.
And a McGillney.
McGillney.
Oh, we like that. All right. Ask your question. Go ahead.
All right, so I wanted to ask. So, hypothetical, you guys are God Emperor of hockey, and you can add one rule to the league to cause the most chaos.
I get rid of offsides.
Oh, yeah.
The whole thing is just pond hockey. Go play.
Two bucks.
$2. I like that.
I think you'd have so much more creativity. You'd actually see the speed of these guys if they can just come in and out of the zones freely. I think it'd be really
Would you
cool
have
to
an
watch
offside at center, like almost like what the NBA does?
So I play ball hockey sometimes. That's how we play ball hockey. The red line is the offside line, but no, they're professionals.
You would just say,
go out and play. I think it'd be
Man.
awesome.
Willie would never come back to near the goalie again. He'd just be sitting there.
Yeah.
No salary cap.
Hell yeah.
Oh, that's a good one.
Alan Walsh is calling
Yeah.
you right now going, yes!
That's a great answer. Great answer. It's like Family Feud. Great answer.
Man, for me, I think if you want true chaos, you get the Campbell family out of player safety, and you start and you bring in. I'm serious about this. This is a real rule. The NHL would no longer be allowed to divvy out its own punishments, meaning you'd have to have a third-party neutral organization paid for by both the NHL and the PA that comes in and they're the ones that interpret the rules and give the rule. Because then that I would love to see that, and they also control the referees too. So you want chaos? I want 8-9 power plays a game until the players figure it out. That's what I want. Does that make sense?
No. What you do is you do that for one season, and then go.
And then never do it again. All right, let's go to this side. Hey, Oilers jersey here. You guys had a rough afternoon. I'm sorry.
Thankfully, I didn't get to see it due to region restrictions.
Okay,
so.
well, okay. I know there's a couple Rogers employees here today. Maybe we should talk to them about that. Anyway, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh.
Go ahead.
You can talk about them all you want.
My wife did ask about the Rogers statue outside, and so I got to tell her about Steve's rant.
Did
about,
you take a
Rogers
picture in front of it
versus
like everybody
Rogers,
does? This is Ted.
I actually did.
This is Ted. This is Ted. Do you believe this is Ted? Anyway, sorry. Keep going.
I'm Daryl. I live in Edmonton.
Hi,
but
Daryl.
Hi, Daryl.
Hello.
I'm from Brandon, Manitoba originally. Been listening for a long time, but very excited to be here. My uncle Dale is a huge Leafs fan. And so what I'm wondering is, with William Nylander seemingly no longer the uncle's target, who is the new uncle's target?
Who is
It's
who
gotta
is
be-
chopped to the unks?
I have a name. I don't know if same as yours.
Who's chopped to the unks?
Who's
That
chopped
was
to
really
the
good.
unks?
What did you say?
Go ahead, Jesse.
My name would be Morgan Riley. I think he's
Oh,
been
no, that's
around
me.
so long. He's now been put in a prominent position on the power play. He's been expected more. He's supposed to be the number one defenseman. I think he's the target of the unks, and they are going to be unhappy with him.
I think it's going to go right back to Willie. And my evidence for this is I was at my son's hockey today, and that's what they were saying. They were like, now that Mitch is gone, they just don't have that type of player, And I'm like, what? The guy who had 40 goals. What are you talking about?
Nobody thinks about that. He was second in the league in scoring last year, and nobody gives him any credit for it.
Yeah, but he's
Isn't
the
he-
only one now. He's the only one,
Isn't he third in scoring right now? I think he's tied for third.
Yeah, but what about we could even go higher and go with Matthews. Like, he's the kind of guy, if he goes 3 games without scoring a goal, we're like, what's up with him? What? Does he
I have
suck now?
heard people tell me at parties, they're like, what do you think of the Leafs? And the question, whenever somebody asks me that at a party, knowing I'm on a podcast, they're like, it's really, here's what I think of the Leafs.
Well, you know what I think.
Yeah. So I think a lot of people are going to go after Matthews for being the captain. I think that's especially if they don't win in the playoffs. I even saw, I think Sean Avery was on Chicklets. He's like, does he have another gear? I'm like, Sean, do you have a brain cell left? Come on. And I think Sean Avery's hilarious, but I'm like, dude, you're not watching, right? You're not watching. And he was injured last year, whatever. Like, come on. It was ridiculous. It was a ridiculous call, ridiculous take. And you're going to see tons of people do that. And by the way, they did it to Mats. They did it to Gilmore. They did it to Clark. Like, they just do. They did it to Phaneuf, maybe deserved. Like, it's. I think. Oh, do we have a Phaneuf jersey? Yes. I think it's just nature of the beast when you're in Toronto. No more prizes for the guy in the Phaneuf jersey. I like that.
It's
All
a
right.
signed Phaneuf jersey.
Hayden, let's grab somebody in here.
Steve signed it.
it's signed by me.
It's signed by Steve
That's
Dangle.
awesome.
What do you think's worth more, a Steve or a Dion signature?
Dion.
You wrote "Thank you, Ottawa" on the Phaneuf jersey.
I did?
Do you remember that?
No.
All right. Let's go to the back here.
Hey guys. Sam.
Hey.
Hey,
What's up,
Hello.
dude?
How you doing?
Sam from Hamilton.
Okay, you got to speak up though.
Oh, sorry. Sam from Hamilton.
Yes. Hi, Sam. Nice to see you again.
Hamilton.
Yeah, it's kind of funny because actually I just got a reminder on Facebook that we're coming up on a 10-year anniversary of the first Bathurst Panago Pizza event.
That's right. Our first live show at a Panago
Wow.
Pizza.
Wow.
10 years ago. Wow.
So my question is Craig Berube. It kind of feels like when Leafs get new players like Marcelli and Dakota, Joshua, it feels like they kind of struggle early on. Do you think that's on the players or do you think it's on Berube? And do you feel like Berube should have taken more heat for the playoffs, especially those Game 5 and Game 7? Because you can't give up 7 goals or back-to-back 7. Or do you think Berube should have been on a little more hot seat because of the playoffs?
I would put more on Berube had I not seen 2 other guys do it. If that was the first time they had done that, I'd be like, I don't know about Craig.
Yep.
I'm curious what you think, because I think Joshua is just getting acquainted to everything, and that's why I'm kind of hoping for something tonight or the next game where it's just a big something, anything, a hit, a fight to get behind, to build from, and establish kind of this is who we are.
Yeah, it's not often that there's something wrong with the structure or the system that play, because NHL teams, they play a lot of similar systems. There's not too much difference. It's just a matter of like the finer details that the coaches have. It's often the players on the ice who make the mistakes that lead to the goals in the back of your own net. And like you said, with the playoffs last year, we've seen those collection of players fail a bunch of times, no matter what coach is in there. So I don't think Craig Berube could be blamed for that at all, especially when a guy like Mitch Marner, your favorite, is doing backhand spinnies to the middle of the ice. The coach didn't tell him to do that. So I can't blame the coach for that.
No, and the first goal of that game was a Riley flub. Yep. And there's another one where it's like, I know Craig Berube wasn't like, just let him. Yeah.
And the other game the other night where Morgan ices it and it leads to a penalty, like, coach didn't tell him to ice it in that instance.
Okay, so what you guys want to do is get out there and panic. Lose all composure in the final minute.
Yeah.
All right, now get out there.
Especially you vets.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to the back. Hayden, where are you? Wait, okay, what's your name, sir?
My name is Jonathan, and I'm right in Toronto. I feel like a lot of people feel the same way and have certain feelings about Mitch Marner leaving. But if you three are in the front office, is there a realistic dollar value that you would keep Mitch, or is he done?
I'm just going to be honest with you. For the rest of the season, and this is not a personal attack, no more Mitch Marner questions. I'm freaking, and the answer is no. And I'll tell you why. Game 7, he touched the puck, people booed. This is a guy that wanted to go, was planning his exit for 12 to 18 months, and that's fine. That's totally cool. There's no dollar value, though, that I, as a Toronto Maple Leaf executive,
League min
would put maybe then
League min Mitch
could
Marner,
have a statue right next to Ted. I think
even I'm like, all right.
All right, come here, Mitch.
You're a Toronto Maple Leaf. Your focus should be here. You should want to be here. And you know who said it perfectly this offseason when he signed? Matthew Nyes. Matthew Nyes was like, it's an honor to be here. I love having that pressure. That's my friggin' dude right there. I love that guy.
Man, walking down here, you can't turn left or right without seeing a Nyes jersey, eh?
Yep. No. I got one for my wife because she has a crush on him. Anyway.
She likes beef, does she? Beefy boys
All
with
right.
beefy necks.
So, sorry, I took over the Marner question if you guys have anything else to add. But if you don't want to be here, F off, honestly. Get out of here.
And that's whatever your name is.
Yeah. Whoever you are.
Where's Hayden? Over there.
Hello. I'm
Hello.
Natalie from everywhere.
Hello, Natalie.
Oh, hey. Oh.
Natalie Drake.
Hey. With Jessica Campbell working for the Seattle Kraken, I was hoping after she started working that we would see more women behind the benches of NHL teams. And I was wondering, sort of generally your thoughts on that, the direction of women in the NHL. The PWHL is amazing and it's growing and that's so good. Do you think the growth of the PWHL inhibits women from taking roles in the NHL? And do you think that's a good thing or a bad thing?
I don't think it does.
It's a terrible thing, honestly. No, I'm kidding. I mean, I think part of our frustration with women's hockey for a few years was there was so little of it being played.
And they were divided against themselves.
Yes, and the more you play, the more women's hockey there is, the more women's coaches are getting opportunities, the more they'll be able to say, here's a list of all the things I've done. Can I coach your team? I think it's awesome that she's there with the Kraken. The Leafs have not Haley Wickenheiser. This is one of the Dr. Haley Wickenheiser. I said this because she's going to be at the Easter Seals, the Eric Lindros Celebrity Hockey Classic this year.
Can we draft her?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. We can. And I just had to go to the staff directory, and I was like, what a flex to have doctor there on your NHL team staff page. Yeah. I don't think there's been too many people in NHL history that have had that. There's going to be more opportunities. Like anything, it takes time. The foundation is being built now, and I'm sure it's frustrating, and I'm sure it's slower than a lot of people wish, but we're progressing in the right direction.
To answer, she did ask about like just having the PWHL jobs open hurt chances of other women getting in, and I think it helps.
Oh, hurt? Oh,
yeah,
sorry.
because it's like, well, we don't have to hire women now because the PWHL exists. I think it's actually probably a good training ground. And beyond that, there's a lot of financial reasons you'd want to work in the NHL. So I think ultimately long-term, there are going to be lots more. But it's like anything. They didn't train many of them for a long time. So there will be, the effect of Jessica Campbell will not be felt for 20 years. The effect of Vince Carter on basketball in Canada was not felt until this latest generation where you have the best player in the NBA being a Canadian. And I think it just takes time, right? I don't know. Anything else? No? Anything?
No,
okay. This will be our last question, and then we got to get to the
hockey players from Arizona.
Yeah. And we get 2 of them. Hayden, where are you? Okay, we got to get one more in the back there just to make sure, because I know I'm going to hear it from them if we don't get to that section, and then we're wrapping up the show. Because the Leafs are going to play hockey. Are you guys ready for that?
Woo!
Yeah, that's what I thought.
We should do score predictions.
We should what?
Let's see who nails the score for tonight's game.
Oh, yeah, we'll do some score. Okay, all right.
Yeah, we'll do that.
All right. Last question. Your name?
Hi, I'm Jake. I'm from Maple.
Jake from Maple. Everybody. So Canadian. His hometown's named Maple.
It's Jake from Maple.
All right, Jake.
Un bello paesano, sì.
What's up, dude?
So, I got a bone to pick with Jesse.
Oh, no.
Oh!
Yes! Oh, no, I'm leaving.
Oh!
Can I leave?
It's usually me. That's good.
And it's not because you currently have an open container of water over expensive electronics.
Oh! Kekatsify!
On February 7th,
oh my God,
1976, Daryl Sittler scored 10 points, 6 goals, 4 assists. And it was called a double hat trick.
That's right, yeah.
So, from that reasoning, just from syntax, that means 4 goals is no longer a hat trick. It is a hat trick plus 1. I want to ask, why are you so okay with spreading misinformation?
Jake is on your ass, Jesse! Get him!
How long have you been waiting to ask him that question?
I've waited 4 live shows, in order to ask this question. This is the first one I can make.
Get him!
Yeah, Jake.
For context, I believe once you score 4 goals, you no longer have a hat trick. 3 goals is a hat trick.
You can boo him. It's okay.
The 4th goal,
It's okay.
if we were serious about hat tricks, we would all give back the hats once they're thrown on the ice, and you score the 4th goal.
Just label it, right?
The reason that 6 is a double hat trick is because at that point, once you reach 6, you got 3 and 3, so it's a double hat trick, right? When you are scoring 4 and 5, you have nothing. You have something else. So I think I'm still right.
Boo!
3, when you get 3 bases, it's a triple. When you get 4, it's a home run. You don't get your triple and your home run.
Not the same move.
When you get 6, you get your double hat trick. When you get 4, you get your, Joe Thornton calls it the chicken trick.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
Penis.
5, we can call something else, and 3 is the hat trick.
Now, what happens?
Each number defines something specific.
Let's say,
and I don't know why that is so difficult to understand.
Let's say Daryl Sittler gets
number
number
represents
7.
a term.
What if he gets number 7, Jesse?
We'll call it lucky number 7, whatever you want to call it.
But it's
each
not a
number
double hat trick.
represents a specific thing that you have achieved.
We need like
3 is your hat trick.
A goalbatross or something.
Yeah.
Right?
When you get to a hole in golf, you have 3 strokes. It's a par 3. You got a par. There's a different number for each result. There's a different name for each number. That's how hockey works.
Jake,
That's how every sport works.
You're getting a sense of what he's like to work with now.
Jake, here, wait. He said he's a sound engineer, so I punched the mic.
Is there any argument against what I'm saying?
No, I'm just.
So let's move on.
I'm just feeling you, and can confirm he's rattled.
You know what? The only way we ever got him to back off any opinion was Connor Hellebuck winning the Hart and Vezina. That was the only one where you're like, okay, I might have been wrong.
After he made an entire graphics package with sound effects to be like, Frog!
And the Winnipeg Jets Twitter account had to call me out specifically about my takes.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep,
I backed down on that. See, I am willing to move off of things that I'm wrong about. I will admit Connor Hellebuck had a great year. I was wrong. This one I'm not, so I'm not backing down.
Okay.
Thank you. What do you want me to do?
All right. Well, you know what? We got to wrap it up there. Guys, thank you all for being
Score
here.
predictions. Score predictions.
Oh, yeah, I guess you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? Tonight, I'm going to say 5-2 Leafs.
Leafs 5-2.
Same one?
Matthews and Willie with empty net goals because that's been the theme.
Yeah. Nice tight one. 3-1 is what I'm going with.
All right.
Leafs win.
Okay, Leafs win. All right, you guys good with that? Good with the Leafs win? Okay, so here's the deal. We're going to play the game behind us. You guys can watch or whatever. We're going to do pictures and that sort of thing, but enjoy your night. Thank you all for being here. This has been so much fun.
Bay number 2?
Bay number 2.
Bay number 3? Is it 2 or 3?
Is it 2 or 3?
2 or 3?
Which one?
2. Bay number 2 will be in Bay number 2. There's a rope there you can line up, and we'll be there all night.
If you want pictures and stuff like that, and books signed. Okay, thanks so much, guys. Woo!
Oh, and Jake.
The Steve Dangle Podcast. Follow the guys on Twitter at Steve_Dangle, at Adam WYLDE, and at Jesse Blake. Connection complete.